Today I gotta miss some, y'all. This ain't been the best day of my mental health today. It has not. Today has been a really lightweight. It's been like, I'm gonna say a bad day for real. Like, I hate to say this, I do this so often. I gotta catch myself in the store when I'm doing it. Cause I know, but I'm always doing it, right? Like, I'm always doing this, right? I go to any store, no matter what, like any store, and I always have my money or my card out to let like people know I ain't stealing. Like when I go in, I just do it so automatically. I don't be thinking about it. But sometimes I'm in the middle of whatever I'm doing in the store, or sometimes my menu, I think about it, like, man, why do I got my money or my card out? Like, put my stuff in my pocket. Like, put it in my pocket. You know why I do that? Just so these people won't think I'm stealing nothing. Why do I gotta do that? Why do I gotta show you I'm not stealing, man? I swear, like, it gets to a point where I'm just like... So let me give you 2 examples why I do that today. Earlier today, I went into a store. I went to a pet store, right? They was watching me all in there, right? I swear I was like... It almost took me a lot not to create a scene, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like... Hold up. Like... It took a lot out of me not to create a scene. Then I went to a little dollar store, right? Watching me, looking at me, talking, man. Hey, man, do white people steal? Why is it always a black? All right, let's say black people do steal, which they do, right? But do white people steal? When are you ever looking at white people as a or any other people? It could be Chinese person, whatever. When do they get the honor of getting walked around and stood at and talking about, I'm just gonna steal something? When do they get that honor? You ever see Don't Be a Menace to Society, when they was watching him and then the other person was stealing? That's what I hope be happening. Like, while they watching me, I really hope that somebody's stealing. I really do. Like, I hope somebody taking everything. Like, cause you get tired of that, man. You get tired of people just stealing. You get tired of people just watching you and watch you. Every time I go to the store, not gonna say every time. Too many times I go to a store and I'm getting watched. But white people never had this problem. Like, my question is, do white people steal? Because they never get behind nobody watching them. And I'm just trying to figure out, why is it always a black person have to get watched? Sometimes in my weak thoughts though, I'd be ready to go in my pocket and flash on them like, yeah, what you talking about? What would I steal? I got all this money in my pocket. Sometimes I want to be corny like that, like, but sometimes I be wanting to do that, man. I swear. Sometimes I be, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Keep it real, like, I got mad enough a few times before. I went in my pocket and showed them, like, yeah, like, I ain't gotta steal from you. I really did that, being corny like that, but at the time, it just, like, I was so mad, like, why not? Why not do it? You know what I mean? Like, why not? Because they're pushing me. So, do it. You know what I mean, though? Like, because I can only, as mild-mannered as I am in this day and age, I can only be pushed so far. And I'm like, I don't care no more. Like, so I have wilded out before. Like, yeah, like somebody, so back in a scenario, somebody's watching me continuously as I walk through the store. And I noticed it. So what I do, I have some money in my pocket. I'm like, cool, yeah. Looked at him like, what you mean? Like, what? Like, I'm like, show me yours. Now show me yours. He's walked away. Walked away. Man, this N-word, yeah, this N-word, yeah, for sure. I know that's what they was thinking. I'm glad they was thinking that too. I don't care. Because once somebody aggravates me, I don't care how I treat them. But it just comes to a point where when do black people ever get a chance not to do something bad? Like, when do we get a chance? When do we get a clean slate? When do we get a fresh start? When do we get not treated as if we just want to steal from you, rob from you, kill you, rape you, and all this other stuff? Even at a grocery store. Like, it's stupid. Wait, what? There's people who steal all day at a grocery store anyway. Ain't got nothing to do with black people. I'm pretty sure black people steal it too. My point is, why are they the number one suspect? Because let's say a store, right? Let's say a store got in an area where there's predominantly white people or another race. It ain't gotta just be white people. Let's just say a predominantly another race, because I don't want to keep being about white people. So let's say another predominant race, and I come there, a black person come there, right? And no, let's say a percentage of the black people are 15%, and the rest of it is 85% of the predominant culture or race, right? Cool. I don't care how much those black people steal. No matter what, in that neighborhood, nobody's stealing as much as that predominant race. And that's just facts, science, and numbers. Right? But they don't see it that way. Those little numbers of black people that go in there, they watching. Meanwhile, security guards should be watching the predominant people that's going there stealing anyway, all the time. There's theft every day at every place in the world. Black people ain't stealing all y'all stuff, man. I'm just going to tell y'all, like, and it makes me mad. It makes me sad. It makes me want to fight. It makes me want to just lash out. It makes me want to do some crazy stuff. I ain't gonna lie, like, this one person was following me. I was really thinking about doing something to them, like, because my mind reverted to the anger, and I felt like Joe Peoples. He's talking about he's going inside his place while everybody watching me feel heat and feel more because everybody looking like a freaking criminal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be feeling that way, like, man. And sometimes you want to treat me like a criminal, I'll act like a criminal for real. Ain't nothing gives me more pleasure, honestly. Like I don't know why. Like, sometimes bad stuff, like, kind of gets me off anyway. But that's a story for another day. I try to control those urges as much as possible. But more importantly, though, man, listen, man. Black people steal stuff. Other races steal stuff, but you gotta give me the opportunity. I gotta do it first for you to be watching me like that. Like, there's no need for y'all to be sitting up here staring at black people. Because let me tell y'all something, man. Man, it's not your stuff, but honestly, like, it ain't even worth it. Like, it ain't worth this right here. It ain't worth somebody having a bad day, right? And felt like me, but might take things a little bit further. Let's get somebody having a bad day, worked hard for their money, felt like they should be treated like a normal human being going to the store buying something, and then somebody is watching them. And that person, like, man, you know what? That person is snap. And you don't know what's going to happen. That freaking be something truly terrible happens to you. Because you want to watch this person around because you're trying to be funny, or you think they don't have no money to buy it. So whatever the case may be, it's not worth your life, honestly. Like, just be careful when y'all do that to people. Because, like, you don't know what type of mindset they on. You don't know what type of time, type of thinking. You don't know what they thinking about. You don't know what's going on in their life. And you sitting there playing around with them like they some type of joke. And you don't know what they're from the streets. Not even have to be from the streets, literally. They're coming off the streets. You're at work. You don't have nothing on you to protect you. This person might got a gun, knife, whatever. and you playing around. Don't say nobody gonna go to jail. Man, people go to jail for stupid stuff every single hour of the day. To get a point across is not. Hey, they're not thinking about that when it's time for action. So listen, man. It's probably best y'all leave people alone, man. Y'all think somebody's stealing something, unless it's blatantly stealing something, do not do nothing, man. Don't be like that guy who tried to get Marla from The Wire and end up in a bad situation. Only a few people understand what I'm talking about. But hey, it's your decision though, as always.